Hey everyone, I hope that you guys are having a good Monday. Just wanted to touch base with you and give you the announcements for the week. The first one is that this Wednesday we will have regular LSM. So that will be from 6 o'clock to 7:15 down in the student ministry room. We'll more than likely be continuing through our series on Mark, and we'll be looking at the first portion of Mark chapter 2. Where Jesus heals the paralytic that's lowered through the roof. And so you as parents, if you want to read that story, you can know what we're going to be talking about. This Sunday, we'll have normal Sunday morning, but Sunday evening and afternoon, let me go over all the details for that. And after I go over all these details, if you are still unclear about it, feel free to email me or text me or call me, and I'll be happy to answer the questions. So the first thing is that this Sunday morning, we'll have a pre-bid for the silent auction. That's new. We did not have the silent auction last year, so we're going to combine that with the cakewalk this year. Both fundraisers for the Bruce Gilley Fund, which is money that we use to scholarship students to go to camp and so forth. So it's a super important fundraiser. With that said, youth, I need your help. The first thing that you guys can do, youth or youth parents, is you can bake a tasty treat, some sort of dessert, and bring it Sunday morning for the cakewalk. And so we're going to have tables set up in the fellowship hall, so you can bring those Sunday morning, or you can bring them before the actual Harvest Festival and set them on the tables there, and we're going to have those out for people to look at, and then do the cakewalk and hopefully win and take home all of them. So the more treats that we have, the better. So if you're good at baking, or if you're not good at baking and you just want to help, then I encourage you to bake something. You might want to put a little label on it, what it is, because just looking at it, sometimes people aren't sure. But feel free to make whatever you want. We've had some people say that, like, why can we not use peanuts and stuff? All I would say is that if you put nuts in it, make sure that you put an indicator on there that there's nuts in it, because there are allergies, and so make sure that that's on there. So you can bring those Sunday morning or right before the Harvest Festival. If you're in a Sunday school class and your Sunday school class is signed up for bringing a basket, those are due this Wednesday or prior to this Wednesday. You can drop those off at the church. I'm going to be collecting them in my office. I'm going to leave my office door open on Wednesday, so if you bring those by, you can just drop them off there. We will have pre-sale for the silent auction on Sunday morning, but also pre-sale for the cakewalk tickets. Those will be $1 a piece, and then if you buy 4, you get 1 free. So you get five tickets for $4, or 8 or 10 tickets for $8, and so forth. But there will be youth that will be coming around to the Sunday school classes this Sunday morning to pre-sell those. Another big thing for the youth. We need you guys to show up at the church at 1:30. Okay, the reason for that is that we are helping set up for the Harvest Festival. And then if you can hang out afterwards, we're going to help clean up as well. Here's the deal. Not only is this an outreach for the community, and that this is a way that we serve our community and love on our community, but in addition to that, both of these fundraisers are really big fundraisers for the student ministry, and we benefit greatly from it. I've already told you this in the videos, but not only do the people that ask specifically for scholarships benefit from this fund, but sometimes there's events that I have to subsidize everybody's cost because they're just very expensive. And so sometimes I draw from this scholarship fund. So even if you've never applied for a scholarship, you probably have received one. I will almost guarantee if you've been on one of our trips that you've probably received a scholarship out of this fund. So it's a super important scholarship fund. It's a super important event. And so we as a student ministry, I'm challenging us and encouraging us to be very, very engaged this year in the Harvest Festival and helping set up and break down. So if you can be at the church at 1:30 or anywhere between 1:30 and 3, really 1:30 is when people are getting here to help set up, so that would be the best time. But if you can be here early to help set up, that would be great. And if you could stay afterwards to break down and clean up, that would be great. Okay. Oh, and then this Sunday, final payment is due for extreme winter. So if you need to know what your balance is, you can email me and I will let you know that. If you make a check, make it out to Lascassas Baptist, and then you can put it in the drop box down here in the student ministry room. November the 1st, we'll have regular Wednesday night. And then one big thing that I'll update on the website and stuff shortly. We're extending the deadline for D Now, and I'll explain all that to you guys later. I'm already running along on this video. But basically, the deadline was going to be coming up here in the next few weeks, but we're going to push it all the way out until January the 7th. So that gives you plenty of time to get through the Christmas season and all that stuff and not have to worry about it. I know that things have been pretty crazy with t-shirts and stuff and just a lot of money going out. So we're pushing it back to January the 7th. Obviously, that event is at the end of February, but the deadline will be January the 7th for D Now. I think that that's all the announcements. If you have any questions at all, feel free to call or text or email me, and I will get back to you. Please continue to pray for the student ministry, and it's exciting to see what God is doing in the student ministry and see how kids are excited about being here. Please continue to pray that God will bring students that need to be here, that He would prompt their hearts to come, and that they would be able to hear truth in the midst of a culture and a context that oftentimes just is not very helpful. And you guys as parents completely understand that, I'm sure, especially those of you that have kids in schools and that they are surrounded by people that oftentimes don't hold the same values as we do. And so this is hopefully a safe place for your kid to come and to be able to just explore their relationship with God and to learn about the truth and to build relationships with kids that have similar beliefs and aspirations and so forth. So just continue to pray that God would open doors for new students to come in, not for numbers' sakes, but just so that they can be encouraged in the same way that the students that are coming here are. Please continue to pray for the leaders, including myself, and I ask that humbly because I know that you guys are already praying for us as leaders, and so just continue to pray that God would continue to use us and place words in our mouths that would be helpful, and that He would allow us to build close relationships with the students. Speaking of, as I was saying that, one announcement that I have not made, there's a new girls fellowship. I don't know if that's the best way of putting it. Basically, it's Heart to Heart is what it's called. And so every last Saturday of the month, girls will be meeting. You can be from 6th grade to 12th grade, meeting with other girl leaders at Just Love Coffee off of MTCS Road. That will be, and I don't know the time off the top of my head, but look on the website and the time will be there. Anyways, it's in the morning time or mid-morning, and so the first meeting is going to be this Saturday. No, not this Saturday. Yes, no, I don't know. I should have never even brought this up. Just look on the website. It's the last Saturday, so if it's not this Saturday and there's another Saturday, which who knows if there is, I don't think that there is, so maybe it is this Saturday. Anyways, I'm wasting your time trying to figure this out right now, so look at your calendar, last Saturday, okay, MTCS Road, Just Love Coffee. If you're in 6th grade through 12th grade and you're a girl, you can come. So guys, you're not invited, sorry. I'm not even invited because I'm a dude. So don't feel like that you're being hated on. And so that'll be, I think it's from 9 o'clock to 10:30, but check the website again. All right, that's plenty for me. I hope that you guys have a wonderful day. If you have any questions, let me know.